Wow. Hi, Melanie. You're muted. So before I bring Molly up with these amazing dogs, I wanted to ease into this. That was an interesting video. 20 years.
Yep, it's been 20 years.
Wow. And well, here's to 20 more years. Hopefully, well, they can work themselves out of a job and there's no more dogs to save. Wouldn't that be awesome? So
I think we'd all be very happy then.
yeah. Hi, Molly. How you
Hello.
doing there?
I have James here.
Wow, look at that backdrop.
I know. We had we had our foster coordinator for Houston and another volunteer help make this, and we're very grateful because it's awesome.
Wow. Wow.
Celebrating a big
what amazing. 20 years.
20 years. Over 5,000 dogs have been saved through the rescue. So
wow, that is amazing. Well,
yeah,
there's to 20 more years.
Yeah, exactly. And we've got 5 more to feature on the show today. So it does not.
And you have James to start with, right?
Yeah, we do. Trying to get him to come a little bit closer. He likes the stinky treats. So
okay.
Yeah. This is James. He has been on the show before for the Halloween show and the Christmas show. So we thought it was time to give him his own segment. So yeah, James came to us in late June of last year. So he has been here at headquarters for about 9 months or so. They think he was born around June of 2021. So he is coming up on 5 years old. And he came into us as an owner surrender with another mom and her puppies. He was actually the dad to the J puppies that we featured last July. So, but he will no longer be a dad. He has been fixed, so his parenting days are over. But yeah, the reason why he has been here a little while is because he was a little shy at first, a little timid and with new people, new situations, that kind of thing. But he has come a very long way since then. I have met him before this, but not like up close and personal like this. And it's only taken him a few minutes to kind of get used to me and used to being inside, especially this big backdrop. We thought he might be a little timid around these balloons, but he does not really mind. He doesn't seem to care all that much. But
Could be because they're not attacking him.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah. They're not moving towards him or trying to chase him or anything like that. But yeah, he actually, when he came to the rescue, his name on his records was Snow. But because we try to name our puppy litters based on letters of the alphabet, we changed his name to James, probably because we already had a Snow in the rescue at the time. So he is now James. He weighs probably around like 65 pounds now, maybe close to 70. When he first came to us, he was around 60 pounds and pretty skinny. Still could maybe stand to gain a little bit of weight, but he is on the shorter side, and almost considered like a pocket Pyr, I would say. So he's definitely getting healthy. He could also be an only dog or with a female that's more on the submissive side. So he's gotten along with other females here that are a little bit more submissive, but he could do well as an only dog as well, especially in a home with somebody who's willing to give him the time and patience that it will need to get used to the new situations and the big changes and stuff like that. So he is friendly when you come up to the gate. He likes to say hi to new people, but definitely take things at his pace. So when I went to go grab him, come here, buddy. Come on. Yeah, what's this? Come on.
We just put the link to his bio into the comment section.
Yes. So yeah, when I went to go grab him, he was very excited. He wanted to get on the leash, but it took me kind of just giving him a second to kind of calm down before I could get the lead on him. And then when we first get started on walks, he tends to pull just a little bit, but as soon as we walk like 50 feet or so, he calms down and he walks very, very nicely on a leash. He just gets very excited when you first come up to him. So definitely still has a lot of energy despite his adult age.
Wow.
We do know that he does not do well with cats. So we would not recommend a home with cats. He thinks they are something that he can chase. So we don't want to put the cat under any stress or, make him think that those are things that he can play with. And then small dogs, probably no to small dogs, but he did just say hi to the small dog that's in the house and he didn't really seem to care. Yeah, no one likes cats. We are a dog rescue, so I'm not going to hate on the cats, but dogs for a reason. But yeah, he is definitely getting better about a lot of things, a lot of new situations. As you can tell, he's maybe a little bit stressed right now, but not too bad. About 9 months ago, we probably would not have been able to get him on the lead and get him on the show. So he's come a very long way. One of our kind of almost 180 dogs that is here at headquarters.
Well,
So,
well, I gotta interrupt just a second. Hi, Mark. Been a long time.
yeah. So yeah, I think ideal home for him would be somebody who likes to go for lots of walks, is familiar with the breed and understanding that slow will be extra key for his good integration into the family. Again, only dog or maybe another female that's a little bit more on the chill side. And yeah, patience is key with this one. But as you can tell, he does calm down after, he's only been in here for about 15 minutes or so, and he's doing very well. I don't know why my computer does that. He's definitely not a thumbs down dog. Oh, Steve, I think you're muted.
I have dogs barking in the background, so I
Oh,
muted myself.
that makes
Imagine
sense.
that. But yeah,
Yeah.
that thumbs down. Your computer gave a thumbs down.
I don't know why. He's not a thumbs down dog. He's a 2 thumbs up dog.
No, no. I think next time we're going to shut that off in your computer. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't
There's a
know.
good thumbs up.
I don't know why it does that. Yeah. It's very strange, but
It's an Apple thing.
yeah, for sure.
So,
But yeah, he's a great dog. His coat is more on like the sleek, straight side with like a little bit of curl to it, but very white. He's got the double dews. So we know he's got mostly Pyr in there. Very curious.
look how curious he's looking around.
Yes. Yeah. Very curious, but also we'll just need a little bit of time. So yeah, and he's ready to go back outside. I think he thinks he's going to go for a walk. So yeah. Oh, and treats. He does like treats. He does not like these little peanut butter milk bones, but he likes the stinky little treats. So
Julianne seems to love the background.
yeah. So yeah, and actually because it is the 20th anniversary show, what we're going to do is we've had some of our volunteers and our fosters and people who are involved in the rescue write little statements. So while we're transitioning dogs, we're going to have Melanie read one of those statements on their awesome experiences with GPRS.
Awesome.
So the first one is from Debbie Jimenez. I started volunteering with GPRS a little over 3 years ago. I began as a foster, and now I'm also a screener. I absolutely love the work I do with GPRS. I have fostered some amazing dogs, and that pushed me to the limits. I love every one of them. I'm so blessed to keep in touch and visit with almost all of them. It is so rewarding to see these dogs thriving in their forever homes. I have met some incredible people who give their hearts and souls to saving these beautiful babies. Of course, none of this would be possible without our fearless leader, Melise. I am so proud to be a part of this amazing rescue. Happy 20th birthday, GPRS.
Wow. Ain't that something? Oh, we don't have a Molly back yet, do we?
We are still in transition. Let's see. I can actually bring back this is actually we'll do Tommy's while Molly's coming in. So her roommate who got her into this craziness. Tommy said, I got started with fostering when I was working as a police officer in Dallas. I fell in love with a stray Great Pyrenees in one of the rougher neighborhoods I patrolled. I contacted the local peer rescue, reached out to a group that specialized in tricky captures, and volunteered as tribute to foster. I'm still going strong.
You're muted.
Yes, Molly's back.
Oh, okay. Well, here we go. I missed her. Sorry, Molly. I missed you.
It's all good. I had to turn off the mic for a minute while I went and grabbed Hercules.
Okay. Next time I'll just mute you. Okay.
That sounds good.
All right. So now you have Hercules up here.
Now I have Hercules. Yes.
Wow.
And yes,
cool.
Melise is an angel. Angel to the Pyrs for sure. And any dog. GPRS has taken in quite a few dogs that aren't maybe full Pyr, either because they came with a Pyr or something like that. So even though we are
could it
great
be
Pyrenees,
they deserved or could it be they deserved a chance to survive too?
Exactly. Yeah. And a lot of times if they come in with a dog, we have a hard time saying no, even if they're like a small dog. So there have been some small dogs that we have adopted out. So, but yeah, like I said, while we're a Great Pyrenees Rescue, we don't say no all the time to all the dogs. It's hard to say no.
Well,
but
yeah, that happened. That started about 20 years ago.
Exactly. But yeah, this is one that we could not say no to. This is Hercules. And he also has been on the show before. His first debut was actually the Halloween show in 2024. So he has been at headquarters since September of 2024. So he has been here about a year and a half, a little over.
Now, what was so special about him on that very first Halloween show that he was in?
Yeah, we had to put him in a wagon because he was so scared of the leash. So he was our trooper in the wagon for that show. But he has come a very long way. He loves the leash now because he loves going for walks. Almost a little too much. We're kind of working on not pulling quite so much, but he is doing very, very well with it. He does really good when there's another dog with him, particularly Winky, who we have had on the show before. Hercules and Winky are best buds, so she's been a really good mentor for him and helping him build his confidence, and he is definitely ready for his forever home.
Lori remembers the wagon, it looks like.
Yeah, yes, he was he was very scared, and whenever new people would come up to where he would just pancake, so he would just kind of like lay down and, like you said, almost give like the whale eyes.
Like that? Wait a minute, he came up to you and laid down, but now for a different reason, right?
Yeah, not like this. No, he would lay down and he would not show me his belly. Per se, like that. Yeah. Now he just wants affection and attention. He loves any attention he can get now.
And look how comfortable he looks. I mean, he just appears to be so comfy.
Yeah, he loves this bed. He loves soft surfaces to lay on and all that good stuff. But they think he is around 3.5 years old. So they have his birthday around September of 2022. And he was found in Rio Grande City, so quite a ways away. But he came to headquarters straight away because he was so scared at first. But he has come a long, long way. And he used to also be a lot skinnier than this too. I did not get a chance to double check his weight before coming on the show, but I want to say he's probably a little more than James, probably closer to like 75. And at a healthy weight there. So definitely slender is best for this boy, but also still quite a bit of energy. He loves to play, especially with Winky. They are very playful together, and he's actually gotten along with other male dogs as well. So the thing for Hercules. The thing for Hercules is going to be another confident dog in the home to just help him integrate and get used to his new surroundings. So
people, you have to remember too, the Great Pyrenees they work in teams.
Yes.
And just because they're companions doesn't mean they don't need a teammate. But fortunately, don't rush out and get another dog all of a sudden. Partner with them. You be the teammate, and you'd be surprised where that'll take you.
Yes. For sure. And he gives you that look that my old dog Julio used to give, where he just wants to be loyal to you and be friends with you, and he wants love from you. So he is a super affectionate guy. He is also good with little dogs. He's been tested well with our resident dog Chicklet. So come on, Chicky. Hi. We're going to try to get Chicklet on camera here. I'm sure I can get her over here with a treat. Chicklet. Come on. Hi. So this is our resident small dog tester, Chicklet.
Hi, Chicklet.
She does not like the fact that it's a small treat. But as you can see, Hercules did not pay any attention. He is happy to share treats in the same space as a dog. So not as strong of like that resource guarding trait with him, but still very, very treat motivated. And he does give the good peer paw.
Yeah. Donna wrote a comment that she congratulates on the 20 years with GPRS, or GPRS being in existence. And she said her husband, I'll read what she wrote. My husband and my life have been blessed by 5 amazing Pyrs through the years. Best decisions ever. So she got bit by the Pyr bug.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to get rid of that bug for sure.
Yeah, once you have a Pyr, you'll never go back.
Yes.
So, and you can't have
Yeah.
just one.
Yeah. I know.
But we don't push that. We let you figure that out on your own. So,
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, he's a
wow.
he's a great boy. He, as you can see, he loves affection. He likes treats. He likes belly
So
rubs.
he went from being so terrified he couldn't walk to
Yep.
this.
Yeah. So now all he wants to do is get pets. So
Boy, it looked like her for a second. It looked like he was asleep.
I know he would. He would try. Think he's gonna try to get
Boy,
a
look
little
at him
closer.
go.
Yeah. So yeah, he's our rescue.
Somebody's got attention off camera there.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to stop petting him to see if he'll if he'll go and turn his head to the camera, but he
At least
just
he's
wants some
purifying
loving.
you, right? He's
What's
not
that?
purifying you. At least he's
Yeah,
not giving you the bruises of the pure palm.
exactly. Yes, for sure.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Before the day's over, you'll get one, I'm sure.
Yes, I'm sure. We do have puppies coming up on the show, so stay
Yes, we
tuned.
do. Now,
But
now he can go to a foster home or an adopter from there. Is
he
that correct?
he could. I think best case scenario for him is going to be straight to an adoptive home, just because he was so nervous when he first got
Yeah.
here with all the change. But of course, we would never say no to any fosters. If you would like to
That's
foster,
right.
please submit an application. So
He's not one that that the first choice would be keep moving. Okay,
mhm.
he's one that the preference would be get him into the home that he's going to stay in. That way, there's no
Yeah,
new changes again. Okay,
exactly.
uh,
Yeah.
and some personalities are that way, and some aren't that way. Okay,
Yes. We have
it
plenty of
depends on
dogs
the
that are not
dog.
that
Yeah, no, there's plenty that aren't that way. So,
way. Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
and always remember the purpose of fostering is to help the dog thrive, to
Exactly.
raise the bar of what to expect for his forever home. So,
Yeah. Yep.
what a boy. What a
Yeah.
boy. I mean, I'll tell you, sometimes non movement is the best of the best.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
Looks
Yeah,
like he
just be
started to peer paw you.
yeah. He's trying. He does not like that I'm done or I'm stopping to pet him.
Or
So,
maybe he didn't learn to peer paw properly.
yeah, it could be. Hi, I
Maybe it
know.
was too traumatic for him because it's
Yeah,
not easy for them to learn that peer paw. You know that.
it's not. I
Yeah.
know.
So when you change him, we will go into that a little more detail, unless we got more letters to read.
Yes, we do. So maybe before the puppies we can show that.
Okay, we'll do that. That way,
All right.
people can understand what puppies have to go through sometimes.
Yeah, they might even get to see a puppy learning it in action. We'll see. So yeah, I'm
Don't
gonna go
knock the
grab.
peer paw.
Yeah.
Hang around. We got a really good video of the peer paw. Okay, it's not a long one, but it's a good one.
Yeah, so we've got some time. Our next boy up is going to be Brock, and he's just getting some energy burnt off. So we have some time to read another letter from one of our
Yeah.
volunteers.
Now we also have a video for Brock. After she reads the letter, can we play that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay,
You ready?
that means you're up, Melanie.
All right, come on.
Okay, so our next letter is from Kim Thayer. And she said to cue the confetti and the tail wags, because this year marks a huge milestone, 20 years of rescue for the Great Pyrenees Rescue Society. For 20 incredible years, GPRS has been saying yes to the dogs who need it the most. The overlooked, the scared, the goofy, the scruffy, the seniors, the puppies, and everyone in between. 20 years of late night pickups, healing journeys, soft beds after hard days, and the moment a dog realizes they're finally safe. What started as a mission to save lives has grown into a community of fosters, adopters, volunteers, and supporters who believe every dog deserves a safe landing and a real second chance. We're celebrating 20 years of rescues, recoveries, happy tales, and forever homes. And we're just getting started.
That's right. Wow. Who'd you say wrote that letter? Oops. You're muted, Melanie. I
I
still can't.
hit buttons wrong. That was Kim Thayer.
Okay. Kim Sayers. All right. Well, here's Brock's video since he's coming up. Okay, wow, here we are back again. Oh, looky there. He even looks better in real life. Look at that. Oh, I guess I better unmute Molly. Sorry, Molly.
That's okay. Yeah, he is a beautiful boy. We're kind of shocked he's still here. He did have a little bit of a rough start when he first came to the rescue, which is why he's been here for so long, but he has done absolutely a complete 180 from where he started. So
right. And just because he's had a rough start doesn't mean he still needs to be there.
Correct. Exactly. We are, he is ready for his forever home for sure. He is around, I know his video said 5.5, but believe it or not, it has been a year since we featured him on the show. So he is now closer to 6.5. And he was actually, they think his birthday is October of 2019. And he came in to us with a female friend in October of 2023. So he's been here at the rescue for 2.5 years. It's been a long road for him, but he's been ready for his forever home for a while. When he first came to us, the shelter had his weight between like 50 and 60 pounds. So he was super skinny. We've done some good work on that here. He is now around 100 pounds, and a healthy boy there. So he's a nice good size. They think he's mixed with Newfoundland. So, and I would say that's pretty accurate because he's got some very beautiful markings.
Well, I don't know. He looks like Karakachin.
I don't know that one, but yeah. Okay.
He like, really does. He looks like Karakachin, but I could be wrong too because he's a mix. We don't care. He's a good boy.
Yeah. Yes, he is a very good boy. He also, when he first came, was very strong heartworm positive, and now he is negative. So he went through that treatment and all around healthy now.
Wow.
So
he's been there long enough to become heartworm negative.
Exactly. Yeah. So he just gets that regular heartworm, flea, and tick monthly. You know, typical dog carrying stuff. He does not mind being brushed. And he actually does okay with like strangers brushing him, because I remember a year ago I was brushing him and that was the first time I had met him, and he was a-okay with it. So definitely friendly with new people now. I know his video says best case scenario is an only dog, but he's actually starting to get along with other female dogs here at the rescue too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
remember that video's what, a year old?
Exactly. Yeah. And he's come a long, long way, even in a year, even in the last 3 months. Yeah, he's friendly with new people. He likes female playmates. He does not like males as much. So best home for him would probably be, if there's another dog, a female dog. And it's just going to be a case-by-case situation like all of our dogs, to make sure it's the right fit.
Absolutely. Sounds like his video needs updated, doesn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
But yeah, much like our first two boys, he again was very scared, but you would never be able to tell that now. He loves people, loves new dogs. We don't think he should go to a home with cats. That's a pretty firm no for him. Probably small dogs as well, but I mean, getting to be like 6 years old, he's pretty chill. He's that dog that would be happy to go on a walk and then probably just relax for the rest of the day.
Just look at him. Gee,
I know, he's so pretty.
I do see some Landseer Newfoundland in there possibly too.
It could be. He's excited because he thinks that there's going to be treats. So, so yeah, he is very treat motivated. He didn't get to that 100 pounds without a lot of treats along the way. So. But yeah,
it looks like he's got a good figure too.
Yeah, he does. He definitely does. He also walks well on a leash. So he kind of just does that saunter. Maybe if he's still here during the next big butt contest, we can get him in that, because he's got some beautiful markings.
Yeah, we got to start working on that, putting that together.
I know.
That big butt contest. It's been a couple years since we did one.
Yeah, but yeah, he is he's gorgeous. I mean, he is just that standard, beautiful, pure, possibly Newfie mix. He does.
And look at that confident stance.
I know.
He's that's amazing.
You want? Yeah, there's treats back here, so I'm gonna give him some treats. There you go.
So he's gonna run you over.
Yeah. Yeah,
well,
so he's just getting used to it. But yeah, and actually, when he first came to the rescue, he was an owner surrender. I was reading his paperwork again today, but he was surrendered to the shelter after the person had only had them for 4 to 6 months, and they cited cost of care as being a factor for why.
Okay, so their next dog should have probably come from Toys R Us then.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
always remember, cost of care is very important. And one more little tidbit information that I used to see when I was involved in rescue, one of the reasons for surrendering is the dog got too big. All right. Now, officially for the record, this is a giant breed. They're going to get big, just so you know.
Yes. And Brock is big. Brock is a healthy 100 pounds, but a lot of people get into the breed because they like the big dogs, and he is a big dog, and he's beautiful and deserves his forever home.
And he deserves a life, because always remember, the bigger the dog, typically shorter the lifespan. So man, give them the life they deserve for the time that they're here. They're never here long enough. So look at that.
Yeah,
he's gorgeous. Look at those markings.
I know.
And look, he can roll around the mud and you wouldn't even know it.
Yeah. Yeah. He's our resident. Plus. Yeah. He's our resident stud muffin for sure.
Boy, he sure is, isn't he? Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at him wanting to please you too.
Yeah. No, he definitely does. He loves to go for walks. He greets people with a tail wag now. I mean, another complete 180. Yeah.
And there's mom. There's super mom. She'll take anything from him or from her.
And Yeah, and he has some of the basic training stuff now. I know, as you like to say, every dog knows how to sit, but he will sit for you if you ask him to.
Right. Right. And
So,
for the people that don't realize, the GPRS headquarters houses dogs, obviously,
mhm.
and they don't just put them there. They learn about them, they vet them, they teach them things, and they're not there just being warm bodies. They're enriching them so they
Yeah,
can go to a home, okay, foster or adopter. Okay,
yeah,
so this is not like a shelter environment at all. I've been there. It's nowhere near a shelter environment.
yeah, for
Their
sure.
houses are bigger than mine.
Yeah. Yes, and they're currently working on trying to build more houses because there was
Yes.
that bad hurricane like a year
Yeah.
and a half ago
Yeah,
that
may as well. You lost a big tree. May as well put a house
yeah,
there.
a few of them. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
still working on trying to rebuild from that. So that's
That
why
hurricane was bad.
yeah, that's why all the support in any form is super super helpful to make sure that we can keep helping dogs like Brock, who might be forgotten at the shelter because they're scared or timid, but our director likes to say yes to those dogs, knowing it's going to be a challenge, but
Yeah.
I mean, she's willing to put in the work and help teach anybody how to help those dogs and work through it.
That's
I've
right.
learned so much through GPRS on how to approach a dog, how to be patient with the dog, and it's all because of people like her who are
Yeah.
willing to put in the work and willing to teach people on how to
Yeah.
deal with
And one
these.
of the things you have to remember, this is a Great Pyrenees. Okay. They are bred to think independently.
Yes.
They're also nocturnal. Nocturnal means they sleep all day and work all night.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
So they also have excellent X-ray vision. I mean, night vision to go with that. All right.
Yeah.
Not X-ray vision, but night vision.
Yeah.
And so you can't handle this breed like other breeds. Okay. You can't make a Great Pyrenees do something. You have to make a Great Pyrenees want to do something.
Yes. Exactly.
And
Yeah.
that part works with any breed.
Yeah. Yes. Gaining their trust is super important. You cannot force anything on a Pyrenees because then you've
That's
ruined
right.
it. So,
Yeah. So, and the first step that has to happen, instead of 3 days, they have to feel safe. And there's no
yeah.
time limit on them feeling safe. Depends on where they came from. All right.
Yeah.
And that
We've got
directly related to trust.
right. And we've got dogs that are willing to trust right away. And then dogs like Brock, where it takes like a year.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but look at him now. He's ruling the roost, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Boy, oh boy. And boy, that big butt contest, he's a shoe-in. But look at him, look at me. He's saying, shut up about my big butt now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. What a dog, man. What a boy.
He's adorable. Yes, he's such a good boy. Yeah. Yeah. And he likes
he reminds me, he's got similar markings to, if anybody remembers Anna, she got adopted. And but those two had similar markings in their face.
Yes. Yeah, he's got gorgeous markings. He's got like all of his undertones are black. And then he's got like white highlights and
just like a Newfoundland, you can't even see his eyes.
I know.
Yeah.
He's a rock star. Another rock star of ours.
Boy.
So yeah.
Okay, so Brock's bio is just like the others, is in the comment section. Y'all go out and check him out. Check out Brock. I mean, don't pass him by because he's big or black and white or whatever. He's still Brock. Yeah. And he's got an amazing personality.
He really does. Yeah, he's such a sweet boy. So
also, too, don't forget, last week we featured Florence, and one of the viewers ended up adopting her, didn't they?
Yes, they did. They saw her on the show and loved her personality from the show and decided they wanted her.
That was awesome. So, so we actually did something.
Yeah, it works.
Sometimes. I know. I remember early on we had a run of dogs getting adopted off the show, but we also had a run on puppies on the show too. That back then too.
Yes. Hi.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so up next, we do have our 2 puppies that are here at headquarters. Do we have another letter? Yeah, so we've got another letter queued up. It might take a little bit to get those puppies corralled. So
that's all
Melanie's
right. We've got a
gonna,
letter. We have we have an instructional video too about
yes,
what puppies go through learning to peer paw. Okay.
yeah, exactly.
You're up, Melanie.
Okay, so this one is from Julianne. And it says, I've been fostering, this actually is a little older, so at that time, over 10 years, it's been longer now. I got into fostering because I love dogs. And there was such a need by the rescues for their dogs to have a home to go to, where they're loved and cared for until they find their forever home. My favorite part about fostering is that moment your foster dog realizes that their life from ever on is one of love and belonging. I also love the updates on my fosters from their adopters. My best advice is remember the mission. We are the transition home for them to flourish and love until they find their forever home. Each will take a piece of your heart, but we have to be there for the next one. And there's another dog waiting that needs you just as much.
That's right. So when you adopt a dog from any rescue, you're opening the door up for them to take another dog. And if they take one from the shelter, now you're opening a door up to get the shelter to be able to take another dog or more. So it's a big domino effect of, I guess, good, if you want to call that good. Okay. Um, because these breed needs a rescue. A Newfoundland saves people and they need rescue. So, there's something wrong with our society when it comes to dogs, I think. So now the peer paw. Anybody that's had a Great Pyrenees has experienced a peer paw. Some of us have been bruised, black eyes, and because the peer paw is there for a reason. But always remember, the Great Pyrenees, they're not born with that. They have to learn it. And we were fortunate enough here about a week or so ago to capture a puppy learning to peer paw on video. And so just be patient with them. So I don't know how, look, hang on. I got it. There you go. Which one's that now? Oh,
Hi.
there's both of them.
Yeah, so the one with the white bow is Mallory, and the one with the black bow is Mitch.
Mallory's adopted.
So yes, and Mallory actually.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Both of those bows are black and white.
the primarily white one. This is Mallory.
So that's Malory. So that's
Yes.
Malory. Okay.
Yep. So Mallory actually, as of yesterday, I probably has a finalized adoption, which is a good thing. We love it when puppies get adopted. So Mitch would be the one to go for if you're looking for a puppy.
Okay.
So yeah,
They're adorable.
they're very cute. I love coming and spending time with them and then leaving.
Jamie, there's 2 puppies here that need a foster.
Yeah, exactly.
If people remember right, Jamie fostered Journey and Judd.
Yes. Yeah, she's fostered quite a few puppies for us,
Yeah.
thankfully.
We need another
So-
one of those cool videos that we got from Journey and
I
Judd.
know. We do. I know.
Look at that. They remind me of them.
Thank you. Yeah, so they were just sleeping. Hi. In their
Now
their
they're
little
not.
area. No, yes, they were. Now they're all very excited because they got their good nap in.
Wow.
So yeah, Mallory is licking my face, and Mitch again is over here exploring the balloons. So
No
these
pops yet. We haven't heard of pop.
yeah. So these pups were born. The shelter put their birth date as December 8th. So they're a little over 12 weeks. And I believe they're getting neutered and spayed next week. This coming week.
Right.
So they'll be ready to go as of that or after that date. So, yeah, like I said, Malory is 95% of the way adopted. So Mitch would be the one to go for, but he will be ready for his forever home. They're already listed as available. So yeah, as you can see, I mean, very much puppy energy. Yeah, 2 months old and huge. Yeah, I think so. When they first came into us, they were around 12 pounds at 8 weeks. I want to say Mitch is probably closer to 20 now. He's a little chunky monkey. He's adorable.
Wow.
And then Malory, their fur is quite different, even though they're siblings. Malory's got like this sleek fur, almost like, I don't know, like lab-esque, or actually not lab-esque, more like James. So her coat I would equate more to probably is what James's looks like. And Mitch here, super, super fuzzy. He's got like that helmet head.
And he likes play. At least.
He wants to explore, as most puppies do. Come here.
Well, you've got people there. Let go of the leash. Let him explore. Yeah. He's not going to get in trouble.
No, he's not.
He's there.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi, Mitch.
She's gonna come help him.
Yeah, I told you Christine was there. I knew she was there.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, they're both very sweet. I think Mitch is the one that's a little bit more confident than Malory.
You think?
I don't know about that.
I mean, they're both, yeah, she's very snugly. They're both very confident, but Malory is super, super cuddly and snuggly, and Mitch likes to explore, and then we'll get cuddly and snuggly.
Right, Donna, enjoy your walk up there in Oregon.
Yeah. But
she
yeah,
has to take her dogs for a walk. When it's time to walk the dog, it doesn't matter if the show's on or not. You got to walk your dog if it's time to walk your dog.
Exactly. Yep. But yeah, these puppies are very smart. They have like a dog door in the area that they're staying in, and they learned that within the first week of being here. So they have not gone potty inside probably since like day 3 that they've been here. Hi. Yep. That was tongue in the mouth. Yeah, but yeah, very sweet, very sweet.
I can't resist.
Love bugs. Yeah,
Christine,
they were.
This message is for you. This comment's for you.
Hi, Mom. But yeah, so they were actually found as strays in an area west of Dallas. So they were dumped, taken to the.
Well, they could have escaped, right?
Maybe.
No, I doubt it. They were dumped.
Hard to say. But yeah, I mean, it could have been a situation where they had a litter and then these two didn't go right away, so they just got rid of them. But luckily,
or maybe they put them in the fields with the chickens and they had chicken for dinner.
It could be, yeah. It's hard to say, but they were pretty young when they first, came into the rescue. They think they were around like 8 weeks or so. So
they definitely appreciate of having human contact.
Yes, yeah, that is the nice thing is there is no lack of socialization here. They've got any volunteer that comes through, we got to see the puppies, so they get a lot of.
They've never met a stranger.
Yeah, exactly. They get a lot of human attention and affection. They've had exposure to some other dogs. We still keep them separate, obviously, because they haven't had all of their full vaccinations and stuff like that. So we don't want to expose them to anything, being puppies.
So there's still no paws on ground, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
And we'll explain that here if we have time at the end what that actually means.
Yeah, but they will they will be getting neutered and spayed so that they'll be all ready to go for adoption. But
and look how adorable.
Yeah.
Now Christine has Mitch right there, right? Oh no,
yeah,
Christine.
That one's Malory.
This
I have Mitch now. So yeah.
Now, would you be able to tell them apart at all if it weren't for the bandanas or the bows?
Oh, they're easy to tell apart. Mitch has very fuzzy fur, like really, really soft.
One's actually more of a tan than the other.
Yeah, Mitch does have some tan markings on his ears. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, maybe goldeny.
He looks
Yeah,
Akbashy.
maybe. He definitely, I think he'll have the helmet head here within the next few weeks.
Gotcha.
For sure. He's already starting to
Always
get it.
remember, they're just babies right now. It's too
Right.
soon to tell what their adult looks are even going to be.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Mitch is a little bit bigger than Malory. I said Mitch is around maybe 20 pounds or so. Malory might be a couple less, but
Do they both have
double
the
dues.
Akbash curl at the end of their tail there, like what Mitch has?
Maybe.
Because
It's
that's
hard. I
pretty
don't know.
exclusive for the Akbash.
Yeah, but they do both have double dues, so definitely.
Well, so there's definitely Great Pyrenees in there, obviously.
Exactly.
Well, yeah. Well, just like Melissa always said, they have to be Great Pyrenees because we're a Great Pyrenees Rescue.
We take quite a few dogs without the double dues, but yeah.
And that's because anything can cause a double dues not to come there.
Right.
It can be a number of things. So
yeah. Yep.
Now, when did you say they'll be available? They get neutered next week, and what is it? A week or so after their spay and neuter is when they're available, or is that too soon? Or
that's when they're available to go on transport. So technically, like if you're looking for a puppy, you can put in your application, and then after they get neutered and spayed is when they're ready for transport. So we have them listed as available right now because we work with the adopter to get them spayed and neutered before they go on transport.
Okay. Now. So get your applications in, now. So that way, most of the work's already done. And always remember, this is rescue, not the grocery store. This is not first come, first serve. This is the best fit, is how that works. Okay.
Yes.
And these folks are very good at that.
Yeah. And like our application says for puppies, we do require another dog in the home. To provide good mentorship and all that stuff for the puppies. And we do require the dog to be at least 50 pounds, just because these dogs are going to get big and we don't need any injuries from a big dog.
Is that why they're called a giant breed? Because they're going to get big?
Yes. They will get big. I mean, he's already 20 pounds. So for a 12-week-old puppy at 20 pounds, he'll probably be a good weight for sure.
Yeah. Well, the hard parts, pretty much the hard parts are already going to be done, other than raising a puppy, which is hard in itself.
Yeah. Yeah, but very, very smart, for sure. I mean, the fact that they picked up on the dog door to go to the bathroom within a few days, I think training should go very well for them.
That means if you show them how to do something, they're actually going to learn it when you show them. Whether they do it or not, that's between you and them. But they'll learn quick.
Yeah, for sure.
And make no mistake, when you get a puppy, every time you see them, they have something new in their mouth. Okay? Always remember to make a trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, always remember to trade.
For sure. Yep.
And
another thing with puppy adoptions, they are. We do require that you attend a training class with our puppy adoptions as well. Just because it helps you build the bond with the puppy, and it's just good for basic understanding and all that stuff. So that is another requirement of our puppy adoptions. So as long as you're open to a training class, and you've got another resident dog who can handle the energy of a puppy, then put your applications in as soon as possible.
Yep.
So and we actually, if these puppies end up getting adopted before you're able to get your application in, we have 4 more puppies coming this week to headquarters. I'm not sure exactly how old they are. And then we also have another litter.
Plus, these aren't the only dogs in rescue either.
Exactly. Yeah. If you're not looking for a puppy, we just had 3 other dogs that were on the show that are available too. But we also have another mom and puppies that the puppies are only a few. I mean, I think they're like 2 weeks old now. They're up with a foster right now, I think in the Dallas area. So they will be ready around April 10th. No shortage of puppies for sure. So even if these 2 might be the only ones listed as available right now, stay tuned because we're always taking in new puppies, new dogs, all that stuff. So if you get your application in, I mean, we know that there's still puppies available. So if you're approved for a puppy, and we think one of those other ones might be a good fit for you, you could be suggested that before they're officially listed as available. So still get your app in, because you would get first dibs on any of the other puppies that might become available.
That's right.
I know. So
wow. You're surrounded. You're in heaven out there, aren't you?
I know. It's fun to hang out with them.
Yeah.
And they're very cute together.
Yeah, we're going to do something a little different when the show's over. Everybody remembers last week's show. We had Florence. Obviously, she got adopted, but we also had Summer. Summer's going to be our exit video. Her video will be our exit video this week.
Perfect.
Yeah. So I just thought of that and I just made it. So we have a 2-minute exit video coming up. All right. Now let's go back to the 20th year anniversary here. I've always been curious. How did Melise actually start this? What did she see? Taking a walk and say, "Hey, there's a big white dog. Let's go save that dog. It'll be fun." I don't know how you actually start a rescue like that has been so successful for so many years.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was the shelter. There's a local shelter here in Houston, I think she was getting involved with. And
okay.
Yeah.
Because she left a very good, she left a day job to do this for free.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So we run on donations. It runs, mainly on that. And I know people might think that some of the adoption fees are high. Unfortunately, that doesn't even cover the cost for a lot of what these dogs need.
It does not.
And require. So,
and I noticed that I'm seeing a few more of the dogs that are expensive to bring into rescue. I'm seeing a few more of those get posted on, and I think that's a very good idea, because some of these dogs, they'll have over $5,000 wrapped up in them, and the adoption fee stays the same. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The adoption fee does not go up based on what care they might need.
That's right. So if a dog gets a total hip replacement, you're looking at what, $6,000-$7,000 right there, and the adoption fee stays the same.
Yeah. I mean, it can definitely get up there. That's why it takes an army to try to get them to the right vets and the right people. Because my foster Dewey, also known as Gareth, who was on the show about a month ago, we found out he needs to have hip surgery. He had a non-healing pelvic fracture. So we are going to spend the money to get him all fixed up and healed up. And then hopefully in 6 to 8 weeks, he will actually be listed as available. But we did figure out what was wrong with him. But we don't say no to surgeries like that. He was in pain. So we have to try to help him.
When they commit to a dog, they commit 100%.
Exactly. So.
And there's no time limit. They don't give up.
Right.
So,
yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is amazing. I don't know about you, but I'm kind of proud to see this 20th year here. Although it would be nice if there were not any dogs that needed saved, but since that's a pipe dream, rescues are a very, very important part of animal welfare.
Yes.
So
exactly.
Wow.
So
and all the puppies are starting to mellow out.
Yeah, they like my shoelaces, but there's plenty.
Oh, is that what they're doing? They're eating your shoelaces?
They're trying, but just a little distraction with the toy, and they're off. They're off the laces and onto the toy now. So very smart, as you can see.
Melanie, are there any more letters?
Nope. Well, they've gotten through them.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
This has been amazing. So 20 years doesn't end with this show.
No, I think
20th years we're starting to year 21. So here's to 20 more years. Hopefully they can work themselves out of a job. Wouldn't that be nice?
That would be very nice.
Yeah, Debbie, that's amazing. Debbie does a lot of hard work too. Debbie would be taking 2 fosters at once. All right. And fix them up and get them thriving and enrich them and set them up for success. And plus she keeps in touch with her people that's adopted her dogs. And
Yeah.
she did a drive down the coast not too long ago to visit the dogs that she used to foster. So that's just amazing. It's always good though when the adopter keeps in touch with the foster. All right. And
Definitely.
that's always never a bad thing. So
Yes.
wow, what a show. Anything to add, Molly?
I don't think so. I think we're going to try to be doing a little, ode to the 20 years every show at headquarters this
Okay.
year. So you might see the
All right.
awesome backdrop again.
Yeah.
Definitely we'll
we get
see
to meet
more
Christine
dogs.
again. Christine,
Yeah.
we got to get her more visible on the show. So
Yeah, she's a
Christine's been
great
a big
help.
part of the show behind the scenes at
Exactly.
headquarters. Am I correct? Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
it takes,
everybody who comes to help, it helps make sure the show runs as smoothly as we can make it go. So big thank you to everybody who pitched in for the show this week.
Yeah.
Near and far.
A lot of people say it takes a village to save a dog, but when you get to a rescue of this magnitude, this size, it takes a metropolitan area now to save the dog. So
yeah,
a lot of dogs pass through there.
Exactly. And we are still growing. We've gotten fosters in other states now. We've got East Coast fosters. So we are trying to continue to grow and expand. So even if you're in another state and you want to foster for us, don't hesitate to put in the application. So
they even have a retired football player from the LA Raiders that foster.
We do.
And volunteers. So
we do.
Yeah, Harvey. Yep.
Yeah.
So
oh no.
I mean, you just never know. They're of all sites and size. Anybody can foster, all right, but not anybody can foster a Great Pyrenees.
Right.
But just because you got no experience, what better way to get experience is by fostering for a breed-specific rescue? Because I always remember, there's nobody knows more about this breed than a breed-specific rescue like GPRS. So
yep.
You got to remember, GPRS isn't just one person. It is a group of people.
It is.
Every foster, every volunteer, that's all GPRS. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, on that note, I think it's time to bid adieu until now. Next week, do we have, are we going to Skippy Skippins next week? Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I thought. Skippy Skippins Rescue and Rehab is next week. And maybe Molly could run up there and take that 20th year backdrop up there. And we have
that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be cool, huh? Anyway,
yeah.
Since that's not going to happen, we'll see. We'll see you next week from Combine, Texas. How about that?
That sounds good.
There were 2 more comments. Oh, you got them up. All right, everybody, have a great one. Have a good rest of your weekend. Enjoy your work week. And for people like me, enjoy my retirement week, right? So have a good one, everybody. Bye now.
Bye.